Hey, everybody.
Go! 8 read. Hey, Sam off. Snap.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Gators. You're out. You ain't got nothing. Shoot.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now back to throw.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
60 Pittsburgh. Drop it. Be driven.
1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White, and they will set up shop at their own.
Okay, ready?
Mike Bobo. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, here's it, bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Set up. 50, plant.
Check 56.
Leo. Snap.
They start the drive with Anderson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On first down, it's Anderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, lock it.
On second down now, it's Barnes. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the...
On the set.
44 is the mic. Defense wins championships, baby.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Airing one out for Boyd. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Rodney Anderson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Sack, baby. Sack.
15 line. 15 line.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
A gain of 6 there on first.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Joey Bosa.
Here we go, set, 30 base.
So we got man.
5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Airing one out for Boyd, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Back to throw here.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he brings this one back. It's a pick.
Let's go. Come on.
Ready up.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. 44.
I'm trying to collect.
Lead driven.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Look at me. Go.
He'll look to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Set, 18 Gator.
Watch a slant.
They're going to look to throw.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Anderson. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on.
Ready? 50, play.
All day, all day.
Shoot.
They'll set up a throw. And Anderson's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. Second and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
The Chargers 18-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and 5. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll drop to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.